The polar bear is native to the Arctic and nearby areas and is the largest species of bear and land carnivore. Adult males can weigh from 300 to 800 kilograms, while adult females are much smaller. It is white or yellowish furred with black skin and a thick layer of fat. It has large paws that allow it to walk on ice and paddle in the water. Polar bears are both terrestrial and ice-living. They prefer the annual sea ice, but live on land when the ice melts in the summer. They are mostly carnivorous and prey on seals for their energy-rich blubber. They have a very strong sense of smell. They can smell their prey up to 32 kilometers away and can likely smell seals underneath compacted snow or ice from 1 kilometer away. Polar bears are usually solitary, but can be found in groups when on land. During the breeding season, the males guard the females and defend them from rivals. Mothers give birth to their young in maternity dens during the winter. The cubs stay with their mother for up to 2.5 years. The walrus is a huge seal-like mammal found in the Arctic. Its gray skin is 1 to 2 inches thick, with deep folds around the shoulders. Its skin is covered with short reddish hair, giving it an overall cinnamon color. It has a rounded head, small eyes, and no external ears. Its muzzle is short and broad, and has a conspicuous mustache of stiff, quill-like whiskers. Its male is about 1/3 larger than the female and can weigh up to 3,700 pounds and can reach a maximum length of 12 feet. Both sexes possess long tusks, their upper canine teeth, that project downward from the mouth and can grow up to 1 meter in length for the males. The tusks function mainly in mating display and in defense against other walruses. They are not used to dig food from the ocean floor. Its diet consists mainly of clams and mussels, but can also include fish and even small seals. It identifies prey with its whiskers. walrus is a gregarious animal, living in groups, sometimes numbering 100 or more. It does not frequent deep water, instead inhabiting coasts and margins of ice shelves, where it periodically hauls itself onto beaches and ice floes to rest and bask. The males mate with multiple females in the winter. Dominance is established among males according to body and tusk size. The males display by showing their tusk and making clicking and bell-like sounds underwater. When a female is attracted, she joins the male and mating occurs underwater. Delayed implantation of the fertilized egg results in the total gestation of 15 to 16 months. The pups remain with the female for 2 to 3 years. Arctic foxes are small and stout compared to other foxes. Their short snouts, stubby legs, large and very fluffy tail, and little curled ears help to minimize heat loss. Thick fur combined with a unique circulation system in their paws keep the pads of their feet warm while maintaining their core temperature. In the winter, they boast a long white coat that sheds to short, dark gray to bluish-brown fur in the summer. Their body size ranges from 18 to 27 inches in length, excluding their bushy tail, which can add an additional 12 inches. They are primarily carnivores that live inland away from the coast. They are dependent on the presence of smaller animals like lemmings to survive. They also hunt for seabirds, fish, and other marine life. The Svalbard reindeer is a small species of reindeer found on the Svalbard archipelago of Norway. Males average 143 to 198 pounds in weight, and females 117 to 154 pounds, while for other reindeer, generally, body mass is 351 to 401 pounds for males and 180 and 260 pounds for females. During the short Arctic summer, they feed on lush tundra vegetation of vascular plants including grasses, herbs, sedges, and deciduous shrubs in the lowland plains and valleys to accumulate fat for the winter. Compared to other reindeer, they are short-legged and have a small, rounded head. Their fur is also lighter in color and thicker during the winter. The males develop antlers during the period from April to July and shed fur from August to September. Males lose their antlers in early winter. Females, on the other hand, develop antlers starting in June, and they are usually retained for a whole year. The Atlantic puffin is a sharply dressed black and white seabird with a huge multicolored bill and is often called the clown of the sea. In flight, puffins flap their small wings frantically to stay aloft, but underwater, those wings become powerful flippers that allow them to catch small fish one by one until they have a beak full. The kittiwake is an attractive, short-legged gull that breeds on rocky cliffs and disperses each winter to forage out over the open sea. It eats fish, shrimps, and worms. It is easily identifiable at its cliff-top nesting colonies, particularly when you hear its kittiwake call. Adults are silvery gray above and white below, with small yellow bill and dark eyes. Their legs are long and black. Brunix guillemots have black heads, back, neck, and wings, white underparts, long and pointed bill with a white stripe horizontally along the bill. Their diet consists of fish, mollusks, crustaceans, and marine worms. They are strong divers, able to reach depths of 150 meters and stay underwater for upwards of 4 minutes per dive. They can fly up to 80 kilometers per hour. However, because of their short wings, they are not very maneuverable, and it takes considerable effort for them to take off. They form immense and tightly packed breeding colonies along cliff edges. They arrive at their nesting sites in spring, but the actual egg laying does not begin until around the beginning of June. One egg is laid and both parents take turns incubating it for about a month. Chicks are ready to leave the cliffs after 3/4 to 1 full month. They leave home by simply jumping off the cliff to plummet to the waters below. The male parent will stay with the chick at sea for another 2 or so months to teach the young how to fend for itself. When many people think of the Arctic, they probably imagine a stark, white wasteland, devoid of anything except snow and glaciers. But that is not the case in Svalbard. It may not have the biodiversity some other areas of the planet can boast, but it is nonetheless home to a wide host of flora, not only incredibly hardy, but quite beautiful as well. Rich with tundra flowers like mountain avens, buttercups, and saxifrages, Svalbard specializes in hardy, low-growing plants that can withstand immense snowpack and other extreme weather conditions.